Hey, Ari. How are you? Let these cards shuffle real quick. Let me message a couple people too. I'm okay. How you doing? Okay, what's going on? Okay, thank you for the like too, Ari. Appreciate it. Just messaging some people to let them know I'm back on the live. Oh, Jakey boy. So I talked to Raphael, the Taurus, about my conversation with those people on the panel earlier. It's so much to explain. Oh, should I tell Raphael Taurus about my conversation with those people on the panel earlier? It's so much to explain. They said a lot, and it wasn't good stuff about him either. They were basically being Debbie Downers and negative Nancy's. What panel? The TikTok live panel? Oh. They were saying bad things about him? Was he on there? Well, he couldn't have been on there because you asked me, should you talk to him about it? What made him come up in conversation? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and answer your question, okay? Hey everybody, please make sure y'all like the live. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So Ari wants to know, should she tell Raphael the Taurus about the conversation with the people on the panel earlier? Should she tell the Taurus about that conversation with those people on the panel earlier? Should Ari tell the Taurus about that conversation with the people on the panel earlier? What should she do? This is you, Daughter of Swords. Well, this is the gossiping, because the Daughter of Swords could be somebody that gossips. And you have the Nine of Cups here. What were they saying? Like, were they saying like he's like full of himself or what? Because the topic of the discussion could have been something about how he comes off or like how people perceive him. Nine of Cups could be someone who's like selfish or they full of themselves. Like this person could have like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, so I can basically talk about somebody who's willing to step on others to get what they want, stuff like that. This is just how they view him. You come out as the Queen of Swords and the Magician. Let me look at the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here to the Magician? So the Queen of Swords is you telling him what they were saying. We have the Magician to the Fool card here. Interesting. Why is the Magician to the Fool? Why is the Magician here to the Fool? Four of Wands. Okay. And then why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, I got your answer. Just waiting to see when you come back. I asked them if they thought me and him would be coming close, and they were saying he's not going to commit to you and so many other things. Got it. Now that I have more context about what they were saying, I mean, your card that came on was the Nine of Cups. So the Daughter of Swords is the gossip, and the Nine of Cups talks about how they perceive or what's coming out. So with the panel and stuff, they were telling you like he's kind of like somebody who they feel like he's full of himself, he's egotistical. Again, this would be somebody who has like a self-fulfilling prophecy, so they're willing to kind of step over others to get what they want. This is the perception, okay? Now, you come as a Queen of Swords. I see you could tell him, okay? And I do see like you possibly could hope that this could make y'all become closer because you have the Magician here with the Four of Wands, which is like, Magician is kind of like, okay, hey, I'm gonna tell you this, but also I hope that this would make us like build a foundation for our connection because you can see that you could trust me. Okay. Now, if you tell him, you do have the full energy here, right? To the Daughter of Swords to the Daughter of Cups to the Five of Swords. It could potentially backfire. It could cause you to be thrown in some drama when it comes to him because you have the Five of Swords. So I would say, and either way it go, I mean, it could You could tell him, but I see like back and forth conflicts. So I don't know if he would address them and call them out, and then they feel some type of way towards you. Like it could be something like that going on. They was even saying I shouldn't go for him because of his profession and stuff. Basically, they weren't saying that he was full of himself. They weren't saying he was full of himself. Right. So what I was saying with the Nine of Cups is that is part of what the Nine of Cups could represent. It could represent someone who's full of themselves. They could be egotistical. They could be selfish. That's what it comes off as with the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups that's just signifying the energy. Okay. So even if they weren't saying it verbatim that he's full of himself, they could have been just telling you like, hey, he's kind of selfish. Like you may not want to go with this person because he doesn't really necessarily have the best interest for you. So that's what I'm saying. That was their perception of him. Even if you feel like it's not true, their energy is the Nine of Cups. That's how they feel. That's how they view him. Okay. So like I said, I don't see you being wrong for telling him, but I see it could cause an issue with you and the panel. It could get back to them that you told him. Either verbatim him telling them that you told him, or they'll just figure out that it was you. Okay. So I don't know how often you go on this panel. I don't know if this is something that you subscribe to or whatever this is, but I just see it kind of getting like this with y'all, with you and the panel about him. So, I mean, it's up to you if you want to tell him. It's not a right or wrong thing here. But yeah, just know it could cause that. Okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't know. I mean, you can continue to be optimistic about him. You don't have to take what they're saying, because I see you still optimistic about him. I don't think it swayed your judgment too much on whether you should or should not deal with him. But like I said, these people seem pretty strong in their opinion about him. So I don't know. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Brianna. How you doing, girl? How is everything? How's life? Girl, good at work, ready to go lay on my couch. Girl, I know that's right. When are you off? I'm okay. I've been up since like 5:30 this morning. I took a little cat nap, but yeah, my son, he had to go get surgery for his ear, so I've been kind of up with him. He's doing much, much better though since the surgery. But yeah, 5:30. 5:30. Yeah. Yep, it was one of them days. You know, when you have surgery, you got to get up like super early. Yeah, he's great. He's great now. Yeah. He's back to himself. He's laughing. He's playing. You know, babies are a little bit more resilient. Um, but he's chill now. I'm just glad the surgery is over. Man, I hate to see them like have to go back and eh. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's all, girl. I'm just chilling. I'm on here for an hour. I got on a little bit earlier, but it was like dead. I was like, oh, I got on too early. I got on too early. So I was like, I'm gonna come back at noon. So yeah. But girl, yeah, I know you looking forward to laying down on your couch, girl. Oh, you said you off at 4:30? You was busy. Yeah, exactly. See, you was busy. That's how I said. I got on too early. I said some people just now clocking in. What am I doing? I haven't worked a traditional job in so long, y'all. So it'd be some days I'd be like, what time did work start again? Because I be doing my own, like I work at my pace. So it's like it's been so long since I had to clock in to like a 9 to 5. Yes, the weekends ain't enough. Girl, I need that. Girl, yes. The weekends aren't enough. The weekends go by so fast. They go by so fast. Yeah. Girl, did you see the dust? Well, of course, cause you in Indiana too. Like, did you get to see the dust storm that happened? What was that, Friday? It was like a cloud of dust just swept through Indiana. They said it came from Chicago. Maybe not Chicago, but Illinois. It was weird. I had to go outside and grab my plants. I got caught in the dust a little bit, but the Dust Bowl, it was definitely in Chicago. Yeah, it was so much dust. I was like, because at first it got windy, like it was going to start raining. So that's what prompted me, because my boyfriend was like, oh, it's getting windy outside your plants. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I ran out there, grabbed my pots, and it was dust. I thought it was going to start raining. I said, dang, I ain't never seen no dust bowl. My thing is, where did the dust come from? I know it came from Chicago, but where did it start? But I guess in Arizona, my boyfriend said that's normal. They used to have them. What do they call them in Arizona, John? Monsoons. But it'd be worse than what we had, don't it? A little bit worse. Yeah. You had to grab your plants. Girl, look, I had to get my plants. What is the baby doing in here? Hey, how you get away from your daddy, boy? Oh, you see his ponytail coming across the table? Jacob. My son just walked in here. He think he own the place. Jakey boy. Yeah, girl, I had to save my plants. Yeah. My my little plants starting to sprout. I'm like, oh no. I got a couple that was already like grown. But then I got the new ones. I planted the seeds. Girl, I don't even remember what I planted for real. I'm just gonna have to see when they pop out the soil, because I forgot what I planted. I know I got a tomato plant too. I got a tomato plant, a lavender plant, so I need to go outside and see how they looking. I genuinely that he wants a relationship. Well, girl, if that's how you feel, girl, stick beside him, girl. Yeah, I don't know about the panel thing. Like I said, uh, I don't know if you heard everything I said, Ari, but I said it could potentially cause issues with you on the panel if it get back to them that you told them. But I mean, hey, I don't play by my plans, girl. What you plant? You want a garden? I get it, cause like, well, my mom be always planting, and like when I was in my 20s, I'm like, okay, whatever, like let her do her thing. But now that I'm like getting a little bit like mid-30s, I'm like, I get it. Okay, mom. I get why she was out there planting. Nothing yet, girl. Get you out. Get you some seeds and start planting. And have your daughter playing with you too, girl. It's the best feeling. My kids love it. My 2-year-old, she be like, Mommy, are we going to the garden? We go to the garden. She love it. Me and my brother got my mom and granny something to start a garden. I'm inspired. Oh, that's so sweet. I love it. Yeah. Yes, definitely get inspired. I feel like that we're on that side of life now. I feel like we're getting to that side of life. You know, like if I go on TikTok, it's so many women that's our age just like planting. They teaching each other how to garden. They teaching us how to garden. Like we've officially made it over to the other side of things. But I love it. Hey, girl. She got pneumonia. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be calling. I mean, I ain't gonna call her. I'm gonna text her because I don't know if she's gonna be like having a hard time talking. But oh my god. Okay. Hey, Black Widow Naga, how you doing? I saw you call, girl. You know I was knocked out, Shakira. Girl, you know I've been up since 5:30. I had to take Jakey to the hospital, or not hospital, surgery center. Girl, I got the old head sitting on the porch just chilling, drinking their coffee. That's me now. Girl, I'm telling you, get you a nice patio set. Yep, she a little better, but still sick. Okay, I'm gonna check on her. Girl, yes. I gotta get me some stuff on the porch. We got a big old porch too. But I want to get like a porch, like a rug for the porch, because excuse me, it's like concrete, and I don't like that. So they got patio rugs at Walmart, and I need to get my little setup going, because it's gonna get real hot outside. How you doing, Black Widow Road? Thank you for your donation, love. Yeah. How you feeling, Shakira? I was wondering, baby, it's only unthinkable. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good, girl. Yes. Me too. I got two. One in the living room and one in the bedroom. I'm looking for some seats and grass rugs. Some sets and grass rugs. Okay. Well, you know they got rid of the tariffs for 90 days. So, girl, this is the best time to get your stuff. This is the best time to get your stuff online, girl. Because they paused the tariffs, which is so stupid. Like, why did they even begin? If you was gonna pause them. But yeah, this will be a good time to bulk order for anybody that like to shop online. Y'all get y'all stuff now. What? They paused the tariffs? I'm gonna be shopping. Yeah, girl. They did like a 90-day pause on the tariffs. Girl, get your shopping, get your summer clothes, get your swimsuits. Yes, y'all. Come on now. Get your things. You working OT to get some more money. I know that's right. I love me a working woman, honey. Hey, Brianna. I said hey. You didn't know that, girl? Yeah. Hi, Sierra. How you doing, girl? Yes, honey. They paused it for 90 days. They said they tried to reach some little agreement or whatever. I said, this is just dumb. This is stupid. Like, it was crazy though, y'all. People was like talking about how they was like buying, they would buy stuff and it wouldn't say nothing about no tariff. And then they would get an email from like USPS, FedEx saying that they owe like $1,000. So they order would be like $200. And then they would get hit with $1,000 tariff. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Lost their mind. You good, Sierra? Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Very crazy. Yes, it was crazy. It was a whole bunch of people on TikTok. If you look it up on TikTok, you'll see people complaining about it. Me too. A new wardrobe. I need maternity clothes. Because, baby, I'm getting up there. I'm 18 weeks now, y'all. I'm almost halfway there. Can't believe it. I'm good. I'm good. Just relaxing with y'all. I love getting on here. It'd be a vibe. This low-key be a little podcast. For real. But yeah, I'm halfway there, y'all. I need to get some clothes. I ain't got nothing. Nothing. Tariff prices are expensive. I know that. But 1K on 200 is crazy. It should be 50. I know, right? It should be. But it wasn't. It's not our fault. But, that was China like putting their foot on our necks like, nah. I don't know what y'all president think. But we run this, okay? China was not playing. Thank you, babes. Yeah, we did a gender reveal. Just something cute for the kids. Because, I already knew what the baby was. But we did a gender reveal with the kids. I just basically put, some frosting inside a cupcake. And we all been to it. And it's a girl. So I'm excited. I'm excited to meet her. Trump needs to get that in order ASAP. Right. He just likes to play with us. I'm just really realizing that we are a part of a circus. Let me know what the Q is. What the Q is when you get a chance. What the Q is. What's that, babe? And then you can go ahead and drop your question. Yeah. Whenever you're ready. Yeah. And mods, if y'all have questions, let me know, okay? Drop them now. Yeah. Anybody going to the Beyonce concert? I just said it because I just heard Destiny Child. I'm like, Anybody going to go see Beyonce? Cowboy Carter. I know she in Chicago. Well, I don't know. She's still in Chicago. She was. They was mad too because why that dust storm come? Why the dust storm come through? And when she was on a concert out there, they was mad. It was just dust blowing everywhere. Oh, like who's next? But I'm next on. Oh yeah, you next, girl. Hey Ari, my bad. I'm eating. Oh, girl. Yes, a little girl. She's done in Chicago. Yeah, I would be done too. Cause Chicago weather played. Chicago weather played. Where she headed next? So she's done with Chicago. Do you see me and Swan spending some time together on Wednesday? We gotta return that car. I'm sorry to return it so my name could be clean. Okay, I got you after Black Widow Road, Naga Shakir. New Jersey. Oh wow, okay. New Jersey, stand up. That's what's up. I like seeing the little outfits they be wearing. I mean, I'm not really like a Beyonce stan, never have been, but I do like the outfits. I do like the rodeo. They be snapping. They be snapping on them outfits. My weight loss has stalled on the dosage I'm on. 2.5 mg. 0.5. I took 2 vials, 5 mg yesterday. Oh, this is my mama. I'm gonna call her back. I'm gonna call my mama back. Ooh, call her back. Hold on, y'all. 1 second, y'all. My mama called me. I'm gonna call you back. Okay. Her outfit's been eating. Hold on. Oh, okay. 0.5. I took 2 vials, 5 mg yesterday, and no weight has fallen off. Should I take a higher dosage that you have 10 mg to see the difference? Okay, so should Black Widow Road Naga take the higher dosage of her weight loss medicine to see the difference? Should she take the higher dosage? She said that weight loss in the kick in. I'm trying to see Beyonce in July. Right, you 300 out because of the shenanigans. Oh my goodness. Yes, in Atlanta, her outfit's been eating. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Should Black Widow or Naga take the higher dosage, the 10 mg, to see the difference in her weight loss medicine? Should she take the 10 mg, see the difference in her weight loss medicine? Okay, so we got the Eight of Cups here. The Eight of Cups can talk about like just dissatisfaction, and it's really starting to like, it got you kind of being like, did I make the right choice? Okay, by doing this medicine. Okay, but we do see the 3 of coins to the 9 of coins. So I do feel like the higher dosage can help to start for you to kind of speed the process. And you have the 4 of wands here too, which is also saying yes, that it will speed up the process for you as far as the weight loss. Within 4 weeks, you should see a difference. So 4 weeks will be a month. So I do see it working if you go higher. Let me see. Yeah, we got the 6 of coins here, and we got the Sun of coins. Now, granted, of course, doctor may say, hey, they may not want you to go high right now, but I feel like if you feel like it's going too slow, maybe you can just kind of let the doctor know, like, hey, it's not working. Like, I get y'all recommendation, but this low dose is not working for me. I feel like I need to go higher. And most of the time they're like, okay, well, we just want to let you know, make sure you know the side effects and what could happen, da 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 da. But yeah, I feel like that the higher dosage would work. In ATL, you want to see Beyonce in July in ATL. Oh, and by the way, I've been going on that panel often. Yeah, girl, that's what I was saying, Ari. I was like, the only thing I could see is like a war of words, like you getting into it with them over him because of the situation. Like I said, I don't know if it'll get back to him, like if he'll make his own video addressing it. Like I don't know, but Tauruses don't play that. They don't like nobody speaking bad on them, so he may address it. Cause girl, all these girls on TikTok lost weight on every dose, but I haven't lost weight on the dose I have. Yeah, I could have lost 5 pounds on my own. LOL. Yeah. No, I feel you. I'm trying to be optimistic about this guy. Right. Yeah, I saw that you was trying to be optimistic too. I'm not taking meds for that. Right. Yeah, 5 pounds, you can lose that by yourself. You're right. Thank you for the read. Sorry if my responses were delayed. No, you're fine. You're welcome. So yeah, Black Widow and I go, yeah, the higher dose will work. Okay. You got a question? Okay. Go ahead and post. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to Shakira, which is Sushi on here. Y'all probably like, who's Shakira? It's Sushi. Okay. So she asking me, do I see her and Swan spending some time together on Wednesday? They gotta return the car. She's so ready. So she's so ready to return it so her name can be clean. Okay. So this is for Shakira. She wants to know if her and Swan are going to spend time together on Wednesday. Well, Shakira and Swan spend time together on Wednesday. Will Shakira and Swan spend time together on Wednesday? For Wands did pop out. That's your first card, which is the home card. I feel like y'all is gonna spend time, but he gonna want to go. He gonna want to try to get up out of there. Like I see him like trying to leave, like trying to head out, and he ain't got no car. So, but I feel like he gonna be trying to make plans or something, like to go kick it with somebody. Let me look at this 10 of Wands. Because he coming out to Knight of Wands towards your energy, and that's a very busy person. That's why they can't sit still. Let me look at the 10 of Wands. Hey, Deb, how you been, girl? 10 of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands here. Yeah, he gonna be looking for some like action. He gonna be looking to get out, but he gonna be kind of stuck because I feel like he might be like, "Hey, can you come get me? Can y'all come scoop me up?" And they're like, "No, we can't come get you. We ain't got no way to get to you." You know, because the chariot reverse. We ain't got no way to come get to you. We ain't got no car. Or we, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. So I see him being antsy. But essentially, yes, he gonna be at your house. And you know, I don't see you trying to take him nowhere. Like you gonna sit right here. So as far as him staying the night, yeah. If he could have it his way, would he? No. Would he be out? Yes. But it's like he don't really got too much wiggle room. I don't see you doing it. And I see if he is trying to link, they may not have the transportation or they can't go that way for some reason. You know what I mean? You say that was funny. What I say? I know my face person would be saying so much. I'm pretty good. Haven't caught a live in a while. I know, right? But I'm glad to see you here. It has been a while though, girl. So yeah, Shakira, yes. I see him being there. And Stan. The no car part. Oh yeah, he can't be mobile like he usually is. Mm-hmm. You take that car away to make him sit down. Cause he might be the one that always got the whip. You know how you got that. You know how you got the people they in their friend group or who are they cousin group. They always got the car. And when they don't got the car, everything fall apart. It's something like that. But yeah, how you been though, Deb? Okay, Shakira, that's what I got for you, love. Okay, so Brianna, what's your question, boo? Let's see. I'm just catching up with y'all in the chat. I feel like I read all the comment stuff. Let's see. Sierra, you got a question, boo? Oops. What's coming towards me in love? Also, I think that's this little boy like me at this restaurant. I go to on break. Not this little boy. What? Why you describe him like that? Okay. So what's coming towards you in love? You are hilarious for real. Okay. This is for Brianna. All right. So for Brianna, what's coming towards Brianna in love? Coming towards Brianna in love. Brianna. What's coming towards Brianna in love? He's short and young looking. Girl, not he's short and young looking. You gotta pick a struggle. You can't be out here looking like no 13-year-old trying to get a grown man job. Okay. Trying to get a grown woman. Okay, so when it comes to love, you got the 2 coins. Okay. I do feel like you're gonna have some options. Okay. You may already have them, but 2 coins is kind of like you juggling. Okay. Now we do have the star coming out too. So I see so much fulfillment when it comes to like connection. So let's just say this. Let's just say you kind of been taking a break on love. You ain't really been dating nobody. You ain't been trying to date, stuff like that. It feels like the energy that's coming in is supporting you being able to go on dates and stuff. So you may actually start dating again. Nah, he winking at you and giving you free. Ciao. Okay, so we got the Ace of Coins. Okay, now this Ace of Coins could represent this man, this tenderoni you talking about, because somebody definitely offering you some tangible things. You said he be giving you free stuff at the restaurant, winking at you. I'm done, and have been on a break. Yeah, you definitely have been on a break. Let's look at the Ace of Coins. So, like, I see you talking to, like, I'll just say at least 2 people because you keep getting the 2s. You got the 2 of coins, you got the 2 of swords, and you got the 8 of coins here too. I don't really see, like, in the next couple months, I don't see a significant relationship happening. I see yourself, like, I see you just working on your confidence again. You working on, like, your date life. Like, you just kind of reinventing yourself, okay? However, like I said, there is some options. She said, not him. She said, he's not one of them. Let's look at the 8 of coins. Yeah, this just seemed like you just trying to get back out there and just like, trying to start like, now we do got the Mother of Wands too. So again, that's like you trying to get back out there, you putting on your best dress, going out, like accepting dates, stuff like that. But I don't see you being in a significant relationship these next few months though. I see some options, but I don't see nobody that's gonna be solidifying that you're gonna be solidifying it with. Like I just see you just kind of just like wanting to be like single and mingle. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Why does my mom keep bothering me about being in a relationship? I'm not ready for a relationship yet, and plus I'm trying to go back to school. Okay, I got you. Oh, that sounds right. Yeah. Like just having fun. It's really not even like, yeah, you know. So yeah, I just see you having fun. That's really it. I see you having some options, but you're not trying to get tied down to no options right now. And you could just be focused on like, are you going back to school or something? Because I see something making like a main priority in your life. I don't know if you're going back to school for your career or if you just like working, like you just focused on that. It's something like you trying to stay balanced. That's what I will say. And we know like sometimes as women, sometimes relationships can throw you off. Sometimes it could throw you off your goal. It could just make you kind of. Also, my S keep popping up in my thoughts like by force, not forcing the thoughts. Yeah, I don't really see no like I see a lot of feminine energy. That's why I was seeing like more you keeping like kind of like a steady flow. I see a lot of women. So not really men. I mean, I see a little bit at the beginning, but you come out as the Queen of Wands towards the end. Yeah, I see you just focusing on your coin. You just focused on your career. Maybe even content creation if that's something you're interested in. I just see you trying to just reinvent Brianna. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, that's him. Right. But now he ain't really pulling no weight like that to be like, I don't see him being impressionable enough for you to like fall back into his arms or nothing like that. Yeah. I don't think that it's gonna be that type of thing. Okay. I'm sitting on Cash App for a question. Okay. All right, Dad. I mean, that ain't him. Right. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, I just see you having fun, girl. I see you just having a hot, I ain't gonna say a hot girl summer because you ain't really gonna be like, you gonna be like in a goddess era, like a goddess girl summer. Let's say that, goddess girl. Like I just see you being a goddess girl, like you just loving on yourself, you out gardening, you just doing self care, you just feeling good. But I don't see you being like, oh, I just want to be tied down. No, you thought he was pulling on you. Yeah, he. I mean, you been outside. Yeah. You thought he was pulling on you. I mean, it could be him doing that, but I don't see it being strong enough to like make you like pick up the phone and call him. Mm, I don't really see that. Okay, that's what I got for you though, Brianna. You gonna have a good little summer. You gonna have a little fun. Um, yeah, not at all. Right? See. Okay, so why does Sierra mom keep bothering her about being in a relationship? You welcome, boo. Why does Sierra mom keep bothering her about being in a relationship? She's not ready for a relationship yet. She's trying to go back to school. Why does Sierra mom keep bothering her about being in a relationship? Ain't that usually it's the opposite? Like your parents be wanting you to go to school. Let's see though. What's up? Why your mom doing that? Why is Sierra mom bothering her about being in a relationship? Excuse me. Why is she bothering her about this? Three of Cups. Ace of Coins. Girl, let me look at this Three of Cups. Why is this Three of Cups here? Okay, Sierra. Do your mama? Okay, you can let me know if this is a reach. But do your mama think you? Does she kind of wonder your sexuality? Like, does she be wondering what you into? Okay, the reason I'm asking is because you have Three Cups. All right, Three Cups is friends, acquaintances, people you be hanging around. Okay, now your cards that clarified the Three of Cups was the Five of Coins and the Seven of Swords. So I don't know if it's because she ain't never really seen you talking to no guys, or like she ain't never seen you really bring a guy around, or if you have, it's been like short lived. Like what is this? Because I kind of wonder if that's why she's saying that. Um, yeah, and then you got the Ace of Coins here too. Let's look at the Ace of Coins. Let's clarify that. It's just a lot of it's she don't really know how else to bring this to you. Like she don't want to assume, she don't want to make no judgments, but she kind of confused. It's like the Seven of Cups is like the card of confusion. Like, okay, let me just throw it out there and see what happens. So I just kind of wonder if that's what's going on in her head. So we do have the Two of Coins too. That's why I said she don't really know. Like she's wondering. But however, I feel like at the end of the day, like it's really not I have to say this. It's not for your mom to know. Like it's not, because it's just like at the end of the day, you have to let people do what they do. Like and it shouldn't matter. I mean, her mind is on the wrong things. Basically, is what I'm saying. because you have the Two of Swords. Her mind is focused on her. She need to be focused on what you're trying to do, which is career. She shouldn't be worried about who you dating or what you like. Like, that's none of her. I hate to say it that way, but it's none of her business. I mean, if you're an adult, it's none of her business, really. Cause like I see you feeling the same way. Like, why are you focused on my relationship? Like, do you see me working? I'm trying to go to school. Like, what are we doing? So that's the only thing that could kind of make sense right now. Cause I mean, unless it's a religious reason, unless it's like a religious thing, you know how some religions they want you to find a husband and they want you to marry rich. But I don't think that's your situation. Oh, Jakey. Aww, my baby.
Got him a nice burger.
And some fries. And he gonna tear them fries up. If she believes that, it's probably because she's not liberated. Those type of women don't know how to decenter men. I mean, I'm saying, like, what's up? Sierra, I need you to the front, baby. I'm trying to understand what I mean, that's what I'm picking up on, though. She kind of, like, wondering, like, which side of the railroad track she on, baby. And she don't know how else to say it. And I feel like, too, she could be talking to her friends, her sisters, da-da-da-da-da. They could be coming up to, they could be jumping conclusions, too. Like, girl, you ain't never seen her with no boy? You ain't never seen her bring no boy around? Like, you know, I don't know. Because it's never that serious. Men are always available. Your mom doesn't need to worry about you. I'm just saying, like, her mama she needs to stop. It's none of her business. Okay? This is my thing. All my children have witnessed a heterosexual relationship. Okay? But if they grow up and that's what they own, like, I'm not saying I'm here for it, but I won't be, like, trying to force my views down their throat. All you can do is educate them. Okay? And that's on both ends of the spectrum. Education. That's it. But they're grown. I can't stop them from loving who they love. Okay? So that's just how, I mean, but it's none of her business. Like, I told her I like both in the past. I still do though, but I see myself marrying a man. That's what I'm saying. Like, because when I seen a man come out like that, I'm like, girl, is your mama kind of thinking like, do you like men? She's kind of too, but my thing is whether you like both or not, it don't matter. Does that define who you're becoming? No. Like, no. We had a conversation last night. She was like, download dating apps. I told her I hate it because she trying to see. But see, this is like, okay, so I'm kind of channeling a little bit. This is steering from a conversation. So I don't know if your mama was talking to her people, her friends, but you know, them conversations was coming up. And I feel like your mom got to talking and they like, oh, you need to double check. You need to make sure she, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the energy is coming from an outside motivational source. It's not just your mom thinking it. Like, I think it's other people she's talking to and they're trying to, like, they're putting it in her head to try to see, like, but it's like, I would tell you, Sierra, for real, I would tell your mother, first of all, this is uncomfortable for me because it's like you're forcing something down my throat I'm not ready for. And secondly, I want to focus on my life. Like, I want to focus on whether I with a man, a woman, it don't matter really because that don't define what I'm trying to become. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, she just worried about the wrong stuff. Yeah. That's what I was picking up on. I'm like, let me just double check because it's giving. Okay. Yeah. But that's why she's doing that. Pretty much. All right, Sierra. Okay. Who's next? Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so I believe it's Black Widow, Ronaga, and then it's gonna be Deb. I feel that that's the order that's going in, right? At least that's what it looked like in my phone. I need to charge my phone. Dad, do you mind handing me that? Oh, you already sitting down eating, ain't you? Oh, okay. Yep, so it'll be Black Widow Road and then Deb. Y'all, hold on. I got to get my charger because my phone is literally on 1%. 1 second, y'all.
Stinking thick. Those fries are real sweaty. I mean salty. Fries too damn salty.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that brief interruption. I see your comments. Hold on. I had to walk away for a moment. All right. We had a conversation last night and she was like, okay, I already read that. It's not she's Christian. She's scared I'm going to be alone forever. Do you see my comments on here? I see. Yeah, I mean, I can see that too, but I just seen like male energy pop out at the beginning. That's why I was like, is she wondering? Maybe she's going to want grandkids. And sometimes it could be that, like, sometimes they be like, okay, I don't know what my child like, but I do want grandchildren. So I need to know, like, is you with women or men? Like, what we doing? So maybe she's thinking too far ahead. You know what I mean? Ancestor and spirit guide messages that I need to know. Okay. I'm using a different deck for that. I love this deck. It's my favorite. I really want to get some more cards from this author because I really like this illustrations on here. Uh-oh. He choked on fries. Oh. You gotta slow down, Jakey. Chance after chance. What's going on? Oh, Black Widow Rose, she accidentally deleted. She didn't mean to. I just view deleted message. I can see it. What's going on? Oh, nothing, girl. We just talking, girl. We just talking. All right. So give me some spirit guide messages for Black Widow Row. Naga. Thanks, babe. You trying to put me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's that itis burger. All right, so let's see. Spirit guide messages to Black Widow Ronaga. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so the first card did come out as temptation. Okay. Now, the temptation card doesn't necessarily have to deal with the opposite sex or nothing like that, or, any type of person. This could also deal with like desire. Okay. So I feel like there could be times where, let me see what come out next. Oh, temptation kind of reminds me of like the 5 deadly sins. Okay. That's what it reminds. That's what I feel on it. Okay. And I think Spirit is saying like, don't fall into the temptation of vanity. Don't fall underneath the guise of vanity. Okay. Now we all know what vanity is. We know what vanity means. Okay. For the most part, but it's talking about an obsession with the outward or the looks or the beauty. Okay. And so that could be considered like it could fall into the ways of like a daily sin, because sometimes we can sometimes want to cut corners to get something faster, and it can cause an imbalance within oneself. Okay. So we also have the number 5 with the material and financial changes. Okay. So I also feel that Spirit wants you to work on, I heard blockages, money blockages. Spirit wants you to do like some protection over money. Spirit wants you to do some protection over your money. Okay. So that could be like doing unblocking spells for money, money manifestation. Okay. Now let me see why they're saying that. I need to clarify this. Where's my deck? Oh, right here. Why are you saying something about financial and material changes with the 5? Yeah, see? Okay, you already did it. You need to do it again. Okay. I feel like it could be some unexpected expenses that could come up. 4 of Swords. Okay, so 4 of Swords, it can represent somebody in like a sleepy state and not really recognizing what's going on behind the scenes. But with the Knight of Wands, something could come in unexpectedly that's going to require something financial. So Spirit is saying like work on like money manifestation, like continue like keeping the money flowing for you. Okay. You also have here foundation and achievements, but it came out upside down. Okay. So yeah, Spirit is saying to kind of monitor the spending, monitor how much you're spending on something like that. On top of like continuing your money manifestations. I did see something about money. I may have to look at a collective for Aquariuses for June. Yeah. Okay. But we do have 6 material and spiritual prosperity. I see that if you are like mindful and if you are diligent in making sure that you